Hey there, everybody. Welcome to night one of The Voice, season 18 finale. Are you ready for the dramatic intro?
Let's have it.
5 singers face off in an epic at-home battle to see who is really the best that we have ever seen on this bizarre at-home, and I am gonna be Carson Daly and just rattle off a bunch of other random stuff now, where he's just sort of like, and now, on this unprecedented voice finale, he really is emphasizing this is a finale like we've never had. Yeah, you know, Carson, we get it.
But it is such a strange time, and it is such a strange way to watch a show. It's very weird.
It is really weird. I don't like all of it, but I will admit there's parts of it that I actually kind of enjoy better than when everyone is in the studio.
Yeah, there's some stuff that is a little bit cheeseballs, but there's also some stuff, like, I appreciate that The Voice is trying to make the at-homes feel like we're watching a music video, although it's from, like, the 80s, but
yeah.
But still, they're trying, you know? You got, someone's gonna sing about a rocket, and then you have a rocket behind you, someone's gonna sing about the moon, and you have a moon behind you. Like, it's a little on the nose, but, you know.
It felt like they were just fiddling around with Zoom backgrounds. At one point during, I think it was like Micah's original song, I felt like somebody was just playing a PowerPoint presentation behind him. But
Yeah.
anyway, if you guys do like this discussion, be sure to give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other updates. I will say this. I don't really come out of this feeling like the majority of America really knows for absolute certainty who is going to win. I think there's actually like a little bit of debate, but I'm saying this mostly probably because I'm rooting for someone who's probably not going to win, and I'm trying to delude myself into thinking that they will.
Okay, listen.
Brainwashing.
We all kind of know where this is going to land. I don't think it's going to be a surprise to anybody when Todd wins tomorrow. That doesn't mean that we don't have our other favorites that aren't Todd, but I think we should all put on our hard hats.
I don't want to put on my hard hat.
Because that's what's going to happen. I just feel like for the rest of us that wanted somebody else to win, I don't see another way that this is going to play out tomorrow.
It's not that I dislike Todd. It's just sort of, I feel like I've seen a lot of singers like Todd before, and it's also kind of interesting because his original song was on Songland like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I kind of prefer, this is, once again, no offense to Todd, I kind of preferred the performance that was on Songland, and it just feels like I got something more out of everyone else tonight. That I'm more like amp up the just for so many different reasons. Is this where we talk about Tanisha's singing journey? Because I won't say too much about it, but thank you, Tanisha. Anyway, my real favorite.
Yeah, no, I mean, you love Journey. You got to talk about it.
Well, okay, see, this is my problem. I legitimately like...
No, we're going to talk about how you like it, not what your problem is.
Okay, now this is my I have no problem with Journey. There are 0 problems with Journey. They should just have Journey night, and everyone should all just perform Journey while she immediately stops watching, and then I don't know what these videos would turn out like. But no, I love Tanisha doing Journey. My favorite still of the night, and my putting it out there into the world person who should win is Thunderstorm, because... I loved his original song so much. I thought it was so good and introspective and haunting and cool, and I kind of like that he got the title from like staring at a magazine cover or something, and it just, I don't know, it felt like a great song that's sort of like at the end of a road trip movie where you're like rooting for the couple to get together and you're just like, yeah, you guys are doing it.
No, his song was perfect for him. It was perfect for his style, perfect for his voice, just perfect for him. For me, though, the winner of the night is CammWest. And for me, it wasn't close. I just think that his original song was perfect for him. It was something that I could hear on the radio right now, right away. It was just very modern. It just felt so good. I love that it wasn't like slow, or because a lot of the slower songs, they can all kind of fold in on each other, and I was just like, I was dancing around to it, I was feeling it. His voice is so gorgeous. I mean, I know he did Prince a little bit earlier in the night, and that was good, but it's so hard to sing Prince. There were some moments I was like, oh man, just nobody should be doing Prince. But this original song for Cam was intense. It was so good. It was one of my favorite performances from him, just entirely of the whole show.
It was really good. I do think it probably is the song that if
really good.
Yeah, it was really good. I'm not CammWest is my number 2. Like, we're not about to have a knife fight over whether or not I like CammWest, because I think he is very, very good.
He is.
And if he wins, I will not be mad, because I do think his song is probably the most likely to actually be successful on the radio in the event that a voice song actually made it on the radio. But I think he is very talented. I think the collaboration with John Legend on that song, you could feel John Legend's sort of handiwork, and I think a lot of the production of it. I think we need to have the conversation now on yay or nay on people on The Voice, i.e. the coaches being like, this artist has never cleared the song before for this performance, because it was like twice, and and this is the thing, when it got to the chasing cars conversation, I was just kind of wondering, has anyone else asked for the song before?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's not necessarily that they gave it because of this artist. There may be other circumstances of why it hasn't been cleared before. Like, nobody asked for it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm sure someone has probably asked for Purple Rain before, because it feels like the Prince estate is like that sort of estate that is very, very choosy about almost everything that they do, and I would get that. And Purple Rain is a great song. I think CammWest's best performance was his original.
Absolutely, it was the original.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the Prince cover, it wasn't a bad cover, but there were some notes that he wasn't able to hit, and that's because only Prince can hit those notes, which is why that's a Prince song.
It is one of those things why I think you don't see a lot of people cover Prince in general, just because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't like try to go up there and get those like weird falsetto notes that he does.
It's too difficult.
It's also probably why fewer people should actually cover Journey as well, because there's that part at the end of Faithfully where you have that I'm Forever Yours. Tanisha actually hit it, which I think is Tanisha makes her like maybe the 2 percentile of people who have actually covered this song, right?
She is, and I know that she had to sing for her life to get into this, which is ridiculous. She never should have ever had to sing for her life to get into this. Her voice is crazy good. Like, yeah, she hits notes that no one else in this competition is able to hit. Like, it's just not close. But it's really, that's the thing about it, though. Does hitting all the notes make you the best singer? I was having a conversation with one of you guys in the comments about that, about the idea, is it the best singer is someone who can go on big long runs? Is it someone that can hit high notes? Is it someone that's really comfortable in their voice? Is it someone that we just like to listen to and sort of bop around to, and as someone who's doesn't have a music background, that it's more of, I'm drawn to bluegrass. Personally, I like that type of music. I like stuff from the 70s. So if you're kind of going in that direction, I'm going with you. So, but then someone else might be like, oh man, those crazy runs and Christina Aguilera type runs. And that's not for everybody.
I think about this a lot too. And the only answer that I have, and I'm not saying this is the right answer, is just, to me, being the best singer is a singer who makes me feel something. Like a singer who actually, like you, have a specific style of music that really kind of sets you off and gets you excited. I want to be able to have something where I connect to it and I have an emotional experience that actually justifies me watching the show. And I think, to me, that's more important than almost anything, where I want to actually go back and sit back and watch this person later. I feel like I would do that with Thunderstorm tonight, especially with his original song. I could see myself doing it as well for CammWest, but just because I have an emotional reaction with these people, that doesn't mean everyone out there agrees, and there's probably going to be people who are like, Todd is my guy.
Well, that's why you and I are going to take an L tomorrow night
Probably.
when Todd wins the show.
It's going to be, well, it's okay. This is the week of L's after we took a big one on American Idol, so we're just keeping it going.
Okay, we also have to talk about Micah, because now we're 10 minutes in and we haven't spoken about him, and at first, when he was said to be going through, I was kind of like, I'm not sure. But I actually really enjoyed his performance tonight, despite all the cheesy backgrounds he had going on. He sang over that. It could have been detracting, because at first I was just like, man, these backgrounds, man, I don't know. But he did really great tonight.
I think he was very good. I think Micah probably still is at the bottom of my own personal sort of like internal ranking, but he sounded better than I've heard him sing. I think this is sort of his spot if he can come out of this and do some like interesting, fun pop music that he can get people kind of dancing to. I think he probably does not benefit from being in this at-home format. There's no stage for him to sort of move around to.
Yeah.
Maybe that holds him back a little bit. What did you think about the Songland integration throughout all of the episode, where it was like, and now we're gonna just randomly have Ryan Tedder show up and try to educate Thunderstorm on this song that he actually wrote like 7 or 8 months ago?
Yeah, I felt like I was watching Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy, where it's like you can't watch one and not watch the other and know what's going on. It's just like there was such a marriage of these two shows in crossover tonight. It was pretty apparent.
It was pretty apparent. It was pretty weird. I don't really know fully what to make of it, because it was just sort of like, what are you guys doing over here? Don't get me wrong, I really, really like Songland.
Songland is great, and that's probably what was going on. Is there maybe trying to send some people on their way over there?
Maybe? Could you guys just have like a One Republic concert, though? And they give me like Ryan Tedder singing. I don't need him being like a talking head on a song that's already written. But
yeah.
All right, well, anyway, I think we're both of, I guess, differing opinions, because you're feeling like you're in CammWest's corner right now.
CammWest.
Thunderstorm. Okay, see, Thunderstorm has too many syllables. I can't like chant it the same way. Anyway, who do you guys like the most from tonight's voice finale? Who do you think is going to win? Is it the same person you're rooting for? Share in the comments, and if you do like this video, give us a like, subscribe, and you can support us further by checking the link in the description to the store, and we'll see you here next time.